It is brain dump number 12. Yep, 12. Okay. So I'm recording from my webcam because I thought that would be easier. And I usually, well, when I did do these consistently, I would record them Fridays and then put them up on Saturdays. But today it's Saturday. So I keep looking at myself in the encoder. I should look up here. So anyway, maybe I'll just move this over here. Alright, so first of all, I'm in my room, which if you watched one of my latest StarCraft videos, I explained that I have moved my computer back up to my room. I say back up because many years ago, that's where I used to have all my computer and stuff, and then it wasn't until later that I took over part of the basement and turned it into my office, because it was my dad's old office until he moved his stuff into the extra room down there. So I liked that space, but it was very hard to record in, and it was actually my dad's suggestion to move stuff back up to my room. So I was like, I kind of had that thought in the back of my mind, but it was not bad that he suggested it, but when he said it out loud, it made me think about it more. I'm like, that's a good idea, and if you're the one suggesting it, that's even better. So I didn't want it to make it seem like, guys, I really can't be around you like my family, and I want to move back up to my room, because that's not what this is. So I'm glad that everything worked out. We actually had to run a new cable up here though, because we networked this room ourselves. So technical talk for a moment, but we had some old Cat 5 cable that we ran up years ago, and that worked just fine. But now we're in the whole Cat 6 era, high speed and we wanted better cable, so we ran a new cable from the basement up. It goes up through our laundry room, through my parents' bathroom, up into the attic, and then back down to my room. So that was fun. Maybe I should have recorded that. That would have been funny. But anyway, so this is my room. Let's see. I pointed that out. So I put apparently those are all my Blizzard games actually. That's a diploma from high school, because I graduated high school, guys. Proof. And that's a handprint from when I was a small child. And then the little bib thing. That's actually a picture of, it's a panoramic picture of New York City. My dad took that when we went, that's from the Statue of Liberty. When we were on the Statue of Liberty, it was kind of like my senior trip. I was homeschooled my senior year, but we went with some other homeschoolers. We had a group thing. But anyway. But so I went to New York City for my senior trip, and my dad took that picture, and he did a whole panoramic thing and printed it out. So I might actually move that and put some posters up over here, maybe? I don't know. But my room, I just cleaned it, actually. It was a horrendous mess. And because I barely used it for anything for the longest time, because I had all my stuff downstairs. So I just came up here to sleep and throw clothes on the floor. Oh, my desk was a mess. My mom was so happy that I cleaned it. I dusted it too. Oh, man. When you don't dust something for a long time, it gets really dusty. So I had to, it was almost like I had to, fumigate my room. Not really, but you know what I mean. I had to dust it, so well. And then I had my mom vacuum it, because there was just dust all over the place. I just stirred up so much. And it was interesting. But I got it done. And I still have some things to clean up. There's actually a whole pile of clothes right there. You can only see the top of it, but the reason why you can see the top of it is because it's so high. So some of it fell over too, so that's awkward. But when I sit like this, you can't see it now. Oh, that's my gym bag. I've been going to the gym. Segue. I explained this also in another gaming video, but this is my brain dump. I'm just going to start spewing things. I might talk a lot. I don't know. I actually wrote down some things on a sticky note, and I haven't talked about any of them yet. Except for my room. And I forgot to write down the gym. That was actually one of the things, so I'm just going to put it there. So, I've been going to the gym, and it's not a whole New Year's resolution thing. It's actually, I've had really bad knee pain recently. Well, for the last couple of years, but it's been getting worse. And I'm 23, and that's really bad. it's not good in general to have knee pain, but for somebody my age, like that's certainly not a good thing. And it's definitely one of those things that, like, if I don't take care of now, it could be so much worse in the future. So I went to my doctor, and then I went to physical therapy, and then I did that for a while, and then I started having a really, I don't know, just really bad knee pain. So then I got x-rays, and then about like a few weeks later, I went back to physical therapy, but like, to be honest, physical therapy is expensive. So and even they, like the therapist, they were saying like okay, and I was thinking the same thing. Like, we were all on the same page. Like, I was gonna join a gym. There's a really good one in the area here that is not that expensive, actually. And so I was going to plan to do that, and then they were suggesting the same thing. I'm like, perfect. So they basically gave me like a routine I could do for my knees. Basically, like, to get like a little technical, what I need to do is build up the quad muscles, so the muscles above my knees and my legs. So I need to strengthen those. And, you know, not to get really into it because I don't know that much about it, but your quad muscles is what helps pull the the bones and things like in your knee. I don't know how to explain it that well, but this is how my doctor explained it and how I've gotten other opinions about it, like when I got x-rays. But it basically, the natural pulling and tugging is affected by your quad muscles. So if it's not pulling well enough, like if your muscles are weak, then it can cause knee pain. So I need to strengthen that. And I'm not that athletic. I'm not very active anyway. So it kind of makes sense that my legs are pretty weak, to be honest. All I really do is sit around all day and play video games. So. And work on computers. I don't just do that all the day. But the fact is, my lifestyle is not very active. You know, I'm a very techie person, which, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to stereotype, even myself, but I'm just never that active. And that's why the last couple of years I've taken up, well, when it's nice out, right now it's winter, but I love walking, like, around my neighborhood, and not even like running. I just like walking, and I do it for over an hour, and it's just walking around the neighborhood, the block, and listening to music. It's really nice, you know. And it keeps my blood moving. I don't know. But, so anyway, I've gotten a really good routine now going to the gym. I've been going quite a bit every day. Not every day, but, like 2 at the least. But, like, actually, I've been going about 3 times. I went almost 4 times this week. One of those was physical therapy. But now that's on hold, my physical therapy, and I only have to... well, it's technically just on hold unless I don't get better, basically. So I'm just going to keep going to the gym. So, yeah, that was a long explanation. I don't even think I'm going to edit this. I'm just going to cut it, put it up. Boom. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Like this, like in the brain jumping sense. And it's 2015, and this is the first video I've done on this channel in 2015. But now that I've moved stuff upstairs, I'm going to try to focus on... making some videos. Like, one of the things I want to do is I have this whole like tech series that I want to put up and like produce, I guess you can say. Like, I have a lot of ideas for just a whole series of videos to do. Like, basically they're themed, you know, and essentially they're going to be helpful to just like an average person. They, you know, of course anybody could really benefit from maybe the advice that I'm going to give. I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to give away too much because I'm still working on it, and I don't want somebody to steal the idea, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to keep producing, and, well, I'm basically going to write it out because I'm going to use my blog that I'm rebuilding to kind of be an extension of it. So like the blog will be like the more long formed, I just like typed a lot about it. The video will be maybe a more condensed version of it, and then I'll refer to the blog, and the blog will refer to the video, back and forth kind of thing. So like the blog might have a little more details about some of the things I'm talking about, or maybe some useful links or things like that. So talking fast. When I have coffee, it's not coffee, it's chai. But when I have caffeine, like, I realize I start talking really fast, and then I'm not breathing, and then I like stop. I'm like, So anyway, um, hey, I got through some of these things I had on my list. Did I talk about Valentine's Day? I don't know. Today's Valentine's Day though, or Single Awareness Day, as most people call it. I totally single, so I have plans for later, but the snow might prevent it, and it's plans like with just some friends to go out and hang out. Some friends I haven't seen in a while. Some I used to work with when I was a student, actually. So yeah. So changing gears though. In the last video I talked about changes. And so since then, I've left my job. I quit, and that was definitely a good move. I won't get a whole lot into it, but like, you know, I had problems there, and they weren't getting better, and I left. And right now, I haven't found another job. I do still work. I do some like consulting work for like a small business in the area, and I still do that. But it's not like consistent money. It's consulting, so it's like as needed. But I get to do that kind of work, and that I do enjoy that. It's fun. Like on Monday, I'm going to go there, and we're going to work on something. And but I'm trying not to find a job right now. I mean, I could, but the thing is that with the timing of things, in the fall, I'm going to be going back to school to go for my bachelor's degree. I have my associates right now. Actually, I think that's over there, right there. Can barely tell, but that's actually my associate's degree. And so I'm going to be going back for my bachelor's, and I don't really want to be working that much while I'm going back to school. Maybe not at all. So, and actually part of the program I'm going into, what they do is like I'm going to be doing internships, like at least three different ones. So I'm going to be working eventually anyway. At least in that sense, you know, like, so I don't know if I would want to have another job unless it's like, I don't know, some really, like maybe not something in my field. Like I'm talking about like maybe not something IT related, maybe like working at a store, like retail, or maybe at a restaurant. I mean, you know, something like that. I haven't actually done something like that before though. Not like I couldn't, but anyway, it's not really necessary for me to get a job right now. And then the other thing too is sometime like in the next couple months or maybe this summer, I might have an opportunity. I talked about this a little bit, but to go to Europe and to do there's basically it's not like a missionary work, but there's a ministry down there that my church is connected to, and they have well, specifically they do have a program for like summer for students, but I kind of just want to go down there and serve and just do whatever, and I think it'd be really neat to just kind of get away for a few months, kind of regroup, and then come back. I'd probably come back right before school started, and then, you know, settle in with that. So I'm basically gonna fill out an application for that right now, and the summer thing starts in June. I don't know if I go any sooner than that, but we'll see. I don't know how that would affect like, I mean, it would be kind of hard for me to make YouTube videos down there, but I don't know. I guess we'll just see. I'm trying not to worry about that, since like I'm not very consistent right now. Not that I don't want to be consistent, but if I'm just gonna go do something like that and then come back, you know, like it's not like I'm leaving, or I don't know. I'm just babbling now, but I think it's a really neat opportunity. I've never been to Europe, and just the experience of it I think would be great. I feel like I need to kind of just get away and regroup, you know. It's just a nice thing to be able to do, and it's like in the future it would be harder to do something like this. And what I mean is, like, you know, it's like when you're older and you're settled into your life, you started your career or job, you know, it's not easy to just like, hey, I'm going to go away for like a few months. Is that okay? Like, it's probably not, you know. Right now I'm just not that committed to very many things, so I think it would be a good opportunity, basically. But Yeah. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted, because if I end up just like leaving all of a sudden to go to Europe, I don't know. I mean, I could try to vlog on there, like bringing my small camera and probably my other camera, but it would be definitely hard to make gaming videos while I'm there, and I just don't. I just don't think if I go there it would be like my priority to make videos. But I guess it just depends on how I settle in there. So I don't know. I'm trying not to show the logo on this because it's from a local coffee shop, so it's not Starbucks, not at all. Anyway, this was fun, me babbling to myself, basically. But I like these brain dump videos because basically that I just start babbling and things fall in my brain, and I don't know, sometimes that's how I think. It's just nice to get it out. Like sometimes writing it out for me is really nice. That's kind of where the concept of this came from. Like a brain dump, or just they call it like free writing, or like a stream of consciousness, that kind of thing. I learned that in my English class, like just writing and just don't stop, and that's kind of what I'm doing now, but I'm doing it verbally. I'm just talking and I'm not stopping. Normally I edit these a little bit, but I'm probably not going to do that right now. I think I've strung together enough words that they make sense. I don't know. So, but anyway, so besides that, so right now, kind of in summary, what I'm doing is still working, some consulting. I'm going to the gym to improve my health for my knees. And it's also just nice in general just to go to the gym. I feel really good, Like, I feel like I'm getting in shape. I've been doing some upper body workouts, too. I'm going to get strong, man. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm not going to turn to a jock because I'm not a jock. Totally opposite of my personality. And, like, when I've gone there, and I've seen, there's always those guys lifting, and they're just like, oh, I'm super strong. And I'm like, I can't do that. Oh, my God, how do you do that? But anyway, so, and then, so job. And I'm trying to just motivate myself more to make videos. And now that I kind of have space in my room, it's just nice to have an area for me to just do work, And I kind of had that downstairs in our basement, but the way my office down there was structured is that it's not like a room, it's just like a side of the basement, so it's not like closed off, and it's easy to be really distracted. And my dad's office is down there too, so people, might go in and out of there, and it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't work out as well. So it's nice to be able to just come to my room, close the door, it's on this side, and just record stuff. Like I did that with a couple StarCraft videos already, and it was nice, and I figured out my lighting and my white balance was off before. It's fine now, so that's good. But really gonna try to focus on the tech videos though. I'm just gonna start writing because I have ideas, and I'm going to just see where they go, and hopefully it works out well. If I, like, full disclosure, I'm not really doing this for the money or for a lot of recognition, but it just doesn't matter to me that much. Like I've made a lot of videos that have almost no views, like at this point, and even ones on this channel, and I might be babbling and maybe nobody will see this, or maybe very few people see this, or maybe like years later they'll see this, I don't know. But my tech videos though, if they're relevant or just something that is a good topic that people will search for, they've actually gotten some good views on. So I don't want to say like I'm confident that they'll do well, but like I think that they will get recognized, because I think when you make videos on very current topics or something that people are likely to search on, like when I'm just making random videos as me blathering on about whatever, people are not searching for that. So when it comes to something like technology though, like if I made a video about like okay, so like for example, the camera I got, the this Canon PowerShot 310 HS. So I got this a few years ago. I did an unboxing video that got good amount of views. I did a review of it. That actually got a lot of views. So, you know, people look for that kind of stuff. They just want to see people's opinions, and I don't know why unboxing videos are so popular, but I just think technology is relevant. I love technology, so I'm trying to do a lot more. Like when I was inspired to produce a new like when I got the idea for this new series I want to do on the tech channel, I got so excited because I'm like, well, this is awesome. Like, you know, I have an idea. Like, like it's not just like, oh my gosh, I can get all these views. No, it was more like, I'm so glad that I have an idea to work with for my tech channel because I love technology so much. It's like, it's one of the things I'm really passionate about, you know. Like I love gaming, I love technology. I'm just a big nerd. I don't know, you know. I just that Windows 10 though. Oh my god, and that HoloLens thing. Let me just like say for a moment that like holograms, they're the future and they're coming. Like we just see them so much in like science fiction-y kind of things, but they're going to be a real thing very soon. Like you just wait for this technology to catch up. Microsoft and even like the Oculus Rift, like it's already something that's becoming a little bit more prevalent. So I'm super excited. Anyway, all right, I think that's enough of me blathering. I keep looking over here. Ugh, I gotta stop that. You're right there. I know. Eye contact. So anyway, I don't know how long this was. I have no idea. My encoder doesn't give me time, which is actually kind of dumb. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, so thank you guys for watching. I'm going to now that I'm here in my room, I'm going to try to make some videos up here recording stuff even for this channel. So the brain dump thing will probably happen more often now, and I'll probably just do it from my webcam because that's so much easier. So because they're not, brain dump videos are very informal. I just keep talking. My other videos on this channel are I don't know if I'd say scripted, but they're more well thought out, you know? Like I might think of jokes or things that are funny to say like ahead of time, or I'm just talking about something, even if I'm talking about something a little more serious, I've thought through some things before I talk about it. With this, I just like wrote things down and sticky noted and then started blathering on for however long this has been. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure you like and subscribe. Check out my other channels too. I have a new end card. I made one because I had some people encouraging me to do it. So I made one. It's not like amazing, but it's not the worst. It's not like horrible, but it could be a lot better. I know, but I'm not very artistic. I'm not a designer. I know how to use Photoshop though, but I don't know how to design and like draw and like do really cool things because I'm just not artistic like that. I'm more creative in another way. So I can use Photoshop pretty well, but here we are. So anyway, yeah, so my end card will show up at the end of this video, and it'll have links to all of my other channels. They're also in the description. Sure, you subscribe to those too. This channel, my tech channel, my gaming channel, and my vlog channel. I know that's like 4. I seem crazy having all these channels. Like, why do I have so many? It's really just that I'm trying to be super organized and spreading out content. Like, having this channel being randomly tech videos and randomly other videos, I just didn't think made sense. Gaming definitely makes sense to be on another channel. Arguably, my vlog channel and this channel could have been the same, but here we are. But the vlog channel also turns into some like behind-the-scenes stuff too, so it's like bonus. So, I don't know. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah, all right. Thanks, guys. Bye. Turned it on. Kind of a white wall. I mean, sort of. Am I like way too close to this camera? Maybe. I'm like pretty close to this wall. So. Okay, cleanse the infestation. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, what do I do? Oh god. Okay. I mean, sure. Okay. What? We just need to do things.